I wasn't really going to film a video today, but then I realized, it's like, you know what? We don't get snow like this very often, so maybe you should get out and do some of these cold weather videos like some of the other cool YouTubers do. So here we are. It's time to shut up and shoot. All right, here we go. I got a baby blown over with a demon inside me. Today, we're going to do some extreme cold weather testing on the new Ruger RXM. We're going to test it side by side with the Glock 19. As you can see, these are very, very, very similar firearms. Size, shape, design, they're pretty close to being exactly the same gun. So what we're going to do today is we're going to dump these things in some snow and let them set for a good 24 hours, and then we'll come back tomorrow and see. So we're being told that we're going to see upwards of 10 inches of snow here in southern Ohio. Right now, I think we're looking at about 2.5 or 3. But yeah, let's do it. So the guns are loaded. Got 115 grain jacketed ammo in there on the Glock. Put that right there in the snow. And then we've got more 115 grain jacketed ball ammo in the Ruger RXM. All right, both guns are chambered. Both guns are now in the snow. So there we are. And I'm just going to leave them sitting just like that. I'm going to let the snow cover them up. I'm not going to bury them or anything. I'm just going to let the snow do what the snow do. So I already know from videos in the past that somebody's inevitably going to have a problem with me leaving my firearms unattended outside, locked and loaded. I happened to live in a place where you can do such a thing. You know, we're out in the country. If I thought for a second that those firearms were in danger of being stolen or confiscated, grabbed up by anybody, I most definitely would not leave them out here. I'm confident ain't nobody coming out here messing around, especially in some weather like this. We'll be back tomorrow to finish filming this video. Stay tuned. It has been a 24-hour period. Look at all this snow we got. Look at that. Everything is just covered in snow. There we go. We got to clean off my banner there. All right, so we put them right here. All right, there's the Glock. All right, there they are. All right, so I reckon they're froze up. Let me set this camera down. All right. Oh yeah, they're froze up solid. All right, the Glock's got a little bit of wiggle in it. All right, so here we go with the Glock. Hopefully this thing don't blow up. Ah, Glock perfection. Let's see how this Ruger does. This is the new Ruger RXM. Let's see here. Nope. Nope, dead trigger. Trigger assembly's froze up. The trigger is not triggering, so yep, That is not resetting. All right, so we'll take these bad boys in and thaw them out, clean them up, oil them back up, and see how things go. I'm not surprised that this Ruger failed. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this. All right, so when I had the RMR on it when I shot this gun the first couple of times, I didn't put the RMR cover back on it. So my thought is when this gun got put into the snow, it being that it was warm, the snow melted around it, made its way down into these open holes, froze up the trigger assembly. Hopefully the gun isn't broken. I don't think that's the case, but there is a possibility. I mean, we might have broke a trigger spring in here when I pulled that frozen trigger, so we'll find out. We'll find out together. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. But right now, I'm gonna take my happy ass back into the house because it is absolutely a winter wonderland out here and I'm freezing my nipples off, so be sure to live your lives to the fullest. Anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. Paul Riley, Therapy Range. It's cold in Ohio. I'm going back in the house. Stay free, America, if you can. All right, so I took this Ruger RXM in the house, got it thawed out, and I'm pretty certain that I was dead on with what the problem was, but let's check it out. Works just fine now. Like I said, I'm pretty certain that water got down into these open holes, got down into the trigger assembly, and locked that bitch up. So I'm pretty certain if I'd have had the RMR plate on here, this gun would have performed just as well as the Glock did. So there's that. It's time to shut up and shoot. Hi, here we go.